Good morning, grade 6 girls. Hope you are doing well. It's week 13 now. We will start with week 13. And today I will start with my new lesson with our virtual learning classes. That is the digestive and excretory system. The digestive and excretory system. Now let's recall till now in detail what all systems we have studied together. We studied about skeletal and muscular system. Then next we studied about circulatory and respiratory system. Now today I will start with lesson number 4, the digestive and excretory system. And of course my main objective is that by the end of the lesson you'll be able to relate the parts of the digestive system. You will be able to compare the parts of digestive and excretory system and what are their roles in the human body. Right? So let me begin my lesson. You are what you eat, of course. So what is the digestive system? This word is familiar to you. It's not a new word for you. You have been studying this from grade 5, and even at home you frequently use this word, digestion. Okay, let me begin with the food you eat. Okay, so if I was in the class, maybe I would choose Majdaleen because she will answer me with a different she will say me different things. She will say me with different food she likes. Anyways, what is the digestive system? And let me ask the first the question that what are you eating today in your breakfast? Okay, what are you planning to eat, or what did you eat? Some of them you will say me bread. Some of you will say, teacher, maybe I will just take oats or oatmeal or biscuits or chips. Remember that the harder it is to chew, the harder it is to digest. Okay? The harder, like example, chips are crispy and you need to chew it. Okay? When you take a sip of soup, of course soup, it will be swallowed. So which one is easy to digest? Of course, the soup. So the enzymes, they work hard more on harder or crispier material. Okay, now cells use nutrients from food, energy, growth, maintenance, and repair. Cells, why do they need nutrients? When you eat, each of my cell, you know that in my body or in your body there are millions of cells. Why do they use nutrients? Why do they need nutrients? For energy of the cell, for growth, for maintenance, that is homeostasis, and repair. Now what do the digestive system do? When you eat, it breaks down food into nutrients. First of all, in your mouth, it was being chewed, okay? Later inside, again it breaks down and produces some glucose, that's energy, into nutrients that can be used as building materials that provide energy for cells. The digestive system breaks down food into nutrients that can be used as building material that provide energy for cells. Now, what are the vocabularies? Digestive system. Just a second, girls. So, what are the vocabulary words? Digestive system, esophagus, small intestine, liver, urine, nephron, enzyme, stomach, pancreas, large intestine, kidney. Now, Inside your dash, food is chewed and broken down by teeth and saliva. Of course, where is food chewed and broken down? Yes, everyone knows that. Where do you chew your food? Inside your mouth. Now, the dash is a muscle inside your mouth that helps you to swallow food. What's there inside your mouth, girls? Tongue. You will be surprised. The tongue is the strongest muscle of the whole body. Tongue is the strongest muscle of the whole body. This is something extra information. Okay. If you eat too much food too quickly, you may get a stomach ache. Okay. Now here the question is, how is blender like your stomach? You know what's a blender? Blender is somewhere where you grind the things. So how is it compared to stomach? Anyone? How do you compare blender to stomach? Yes, blender is compared to stomach because even the blender grinds food and the stomach mashes food. Okay? Now, next you have two types of digestions. Mechanical digestion and you have chemical digestion. Now let me explain here what is mechanical and what is chemical. Mechanical means it's something physical like breaking, crushing, mashing of food, where it's done physical, not chemical. Mechanical means like when you take in food into your mouth, you grind them or you crush it or you break it or you chew it. Okay, you chew it. Your chewing of food is, okay, first of all you break it with your teeth and then chew it. All these are mechanical. Chewing is a type of mechanical digestion. Chewing creates small pieces of food because it cuts into small pieces that are easier to swallow. The big piece of an apple is not easy to swallow. You first have to chew it. What is this time? It's undergoing mechanical digestion. Increases the surface area of food. Okay, what does this surface area means, girls? The word surface area, the mechanical digestion increases surface area. You cook carrot. If you cook a whole carrot, if you cut into pieces and cook the same carrot, okay, same size, same carrot. I take a carrot, I boil it, and the same carrot, if I cut into pieces, which one will boil faster? The one which is cut into pieces. Why? Why, girls? Because the one which you have cut into pieces, it has more surface area. The area in which it's more exposed to air or it's more exposed, that is called as more surface area. Of course, the whole carrot is not much exposed. The pieces are exposed much to the heat. So that's why it cooks faster. Now, chemical digestion is the process in which large molecules of food are broken down into smaller pieces. Once you chew it, the chewing was, again, it was breaking the large pieces of food into smaller pieces. It was not talking about molecules. Okay, now when it goes inside, because of enzymes, I think you know about that pancreas have special juices, or our stomach have special acid. It has a special acid, okay, which is released and which mashes the food or which break down the food into smaller molecules so that they can pass into bloodstream. Now, what is an enzyme? Girls, this is very, very important part of our body. Enzyme, not a part, it's a secreted, what do you call that? It's a secretion, girls. It's a chemical. Enzyme is a chemical that the body uses to break down large molecules into smaller molecules. Like example, if anyone asks you, okay, you're eating food, how is your food digested? You will say, I have a chemical in my body, enzyme, which helps me to break down my food not into pieces. Okay, it breaks down by molecules of larger molecules into smaller ones. They cut up larger molecules into smaller pieces. They are like chemical scissors, but girls, remember, when I say cut up, they're just not cutting up, they're cutting up like molecules. They're acting like chemical scissors. They increase the surface and squeeze the surface area so the enzyme can break nutrients into smaller molecules. Without mechanical digestion, chemical digestion would take days instead of hours. Okay, those who are not chewing properly, the enzymes, it will take more time. That's why they say chew it properly before you swallow. Never just, when you are so hungry, you directly without chewing, you chew a little and you just digest it. So avoid that. If in your mouth teeth grind food, mechanical or chemical? I'm sure you will say me mechanical. Salivary glands. You know the saliva? The fluid in your mouth. It releases liquid called saliva, which helps to break down food. Again, chemical. See, when I talk about enzyme or releasing a liquid, it's called as chemical. Muscles contraction. The contraction and relaxation, of course, mechanical. Small intestine, most nutrients are broken down. I told you, enzymes, chemicals. Now next, just a summary here. Please highlight these points. Mechanical digestion is the breaking, crushing, and mashing of food. Chemical digestion occurs when large molecules of food broken down so that they can pass through the bloodstream. Enzyme is a chemical that breaks down large molecules into smaller molecules.